Yeah, Miss Crystalline, it's a real thing. You being married though, if the other half brings in pay, sometimes you have a little wiggle room to kind of have that month to 2 month where you can kind of, you know, look for something if you really needed to. But they always say you want to have a job while you're looking for a job, and that's easier said than done in most cases. He's in school right now. Well, rip. You're the breadwinner. Hell yeah. I mean, you can look while you're still working. And just tell people, I'm currently employed. I won't have a lot of time to, you know, interview and stuff. They'll work with you if they really want you. Especially if you've got 7 years plus experience doing what you're doing. They're going to want you in a heartbeat. They'll be like, yeah, we'll pay you this much. Be like, I'm outie. There's a lot of stuff in IT that isn't dev stuff. I understand that, Carlo Berg. But did you note the person's username? There was Sleepy, not IT guy. There's Sleepy Developer. Mine's an IT guy, yeah. But we weren't talking about you, mine. Go away. Well, Space Builder, that's not really a thing anymore, but sure. You're grasping at some very long straws there. I thought you were talking about Space Builder. Well, no, I know Space Builder. I've known Space Builder for years. I knew he was a developer. But I didn't know what kind of developer he was. Which is why I said IT kind of thing. Because being a developer still puts you in IT, because you got to know IT to be a developer. Otherwise, you're not doing a very good job at your job. What doth computer do? Well, look at that door. See that door? What's it say? It says exit. Yeah, use that door. Goodbye. I still not know doth computer do. We're gonna have our first few layers down, guys. This is gonna be epic. And get yelled at by either customers or internal test teams. What if you can get paid twice as much to do that? That's just me. That's true. I was saying doth, D-O-T-H, TJ. But sure. I don't talk good. I'm trying to make a joke. For shame. For shame. I'd work in any companies in a heartbeat if they'd hire you. I mean, have you looked recently? There's a lot of people looking for people to work for them. Because a lot of them are trying to bounce back from COVID or take advantage of the bounce back from COVID. They may be looking for a few extra folks here and there. Carlo Berg, you've made that joke twice in the same week. And Kyle, yeah. It's dangerous to open windows in space, yeah. You got burned out from Java? What do you mean? Java is life. Oh yeah, mine? Are any of them tempting, or are you not going to bother with it since you just bought a house? Fed up. I don't doubt that one bit. Kyle! But it's okay, dude, because at McDonald's you gotta deal with shitty kids too, most of the day. So you probably got the better end of the stick on that. Still want to teach, but in a non-academic setting. Maybe on Twitch? I don't know. I would say, so Sleepy Dev, I would look around first, because there's people and things that already do that in organizations. And maybe tap on some shoulders and be like, hey, I'm interested in what you're doing. Here's what I know. Let's talk. Because it'd be easier for you to get in that way than it would be to start from scratch. Unless you've got some special, awesome way to present your information that's different from everyone else. Because you're going to have to be different in order to stand out. Yeah. Kyle, there's probably an organization already doing something like that. I'll give you the same advice I gave to Sleepy. Reach out to one of them first. Could be like a stream team or something, and it's probably an organization of people that are all working towards the same goal. You'd still be your own streamer and stuff, but you'd have the backing of everyone else who's already established. And you would all like work together and do like thematical things and whatnot. That way you can bounce off of each other and be a network. Oh, hello. Minecraft is the same way. There's people that do a certain thing in Minecraft, and there's a community built around it. There's a stream team and stuff, and they feed off of each other. You hear people all the time when they come in here, they'll talk about Hermitcraft. Hermitcraft is a bunch of people in a server that do solo large projects and stuff, and they bounce off of each other. And it's like an invite-only kind of thing. You play drums because there are no strings attached. There you go. You remember Hermitcraft? They're still a thing. Also don't have the budget to get the tech I need to do what I was planning. Well, then you're not really planning on doing it then, are you? That thought came to a crashing end. I'm thinking about doing it, but I can't do any of it, so... Thought be gone. Not planning to do it, just didn't want to take the risk. I had been already 30K in debt for school. Ouch. That's no fun. Not keen. You got space engineers on the brain, Space Builder. You know what's bad, Space Builder? You and Sleepy Dev have the same color names. And you both have S's in the beginning. It's hard for me sometimes to discern who's saying what. It's okay though, I'm figuring it out. You're playing Space Engineers right now. Who'd have thunk it? Is that red though, or is it more like a darker, like maroon kind of red? Look. There's more brown in it, it looks like. Because, like, Speedworks' name is red. I don't think he's awake still anymore. Even though he's got the next few days off. Maybe he is here. Speedworks! His name's, like, really red. He's not here, chat. He's probably playing marbles or something. Tower Unite. He'll come in a couple hours and be like, I can't believe it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Burgundy. 7 days. Yeah, that's what I figured. Something like that. Ah, there he is. See, that's red. Hi, Speedworks. Space Builder's orange now. Are you going to stay orange? Because I got to get used to that if you are. Oh, that's right. You said you were blowing shit up. I got you. I forgot. Yeah, see, Space Builder, that's red. Yours was more like... It had more brown in it. I will try so you're not the same color. I mean, no, you can go back. I'm just letting you know. I just had to... It's just a learning exercise. You're not around as often as he is, so I mean, it's just hard to get used to when you both are typing in chat at the same time. Brick red? Sure. You've been playing Minecraft a lot, but it's hard mode. I keep dying from stupid things. I'm frustrated with it, so I've stopped for a while. Why are you in hard mode for? Why not knock it down to normal? You can change the difficulty live while you're playing, Camaro Shell. Well, I mean, if she keeps dying, Space Builder, it's probably hard mode. Oh, you're in hard... Oh, you're doing hardcore. Oh, okay. Camaro Shell, I've died to plenty of stupid shit, too. It's a learning process. Each time you die, you learn what to look out for, and then you start playing scared again. Carlo Berg, what's keeping you up, bud? Are you stressed out about house stuff? The little guy with the teeth? Also, I'm sorry, I missed it earlier when I asked you about teething rings. Do those exist where you are? AJ, it can be. Oh, okay, well, if you're headed to bed, then have a good night, dude. I'll see you soon, bud. Take it easy. Take it easy. House, money, teeth, work. You sound like a rapper now. Let me drop you a snare. House, money, teeth, work. They do, he's not a fan. I gotcha. I bet he'll be a fan once he puts it on his gums and they make it feel better. Then he'll be like, yes, please. I'll have another. Yeah, TJ, it's they hit a lot harder, dude. You've seen firsthand from me. Camaro Shell, I got faith in you. Thank you for continuing to watch my mob spawner video, by the way. You're carrying it for me. Yeah, Enderman hurt. I want to say, without doing any research, that Piglin Brutes do the most damage besides, like, bosses. I want to say Brutes are one, then Enderman, and then it's the Piglins. Probably Zombie Piglin first, then regular Piglin afterwards. And I'm sure Hoglins are in there somewhere, but I think they're less. Because they knock you up in the air. That's their difference. Endermen are scary on normal mode if you are not ready. Of course, they're scary in every mode. I know you do, Camaro Shell, and I appreciate it. You're carrying the views on that video, so thank you. Like I said, you'll get it down pat one day. I can build it all from memory at this point. Miss Chrislin, what'd you die to in 30 minutes? I want to know. Did you fall? Were you hungry and went into a cave and a skeleton got you? A plain old zombie. Yeah, you weren't fed, were you? Getting food early in hardcore is the most difficult thing. Yeah, that's the hard thing, is getting food established. Oh, you forgot to eat it. Oh, that's... You want to eat food in hardcore, Miss Chris. keep those little meat things up. So I don't think that's stealing because they're never gonna use those hay bales. But that's cool that you found a village. Wait until you spawn in a world where you don't find a village. Then you're really SOL. You gotta recruit some pigs fast. Or go killing a bunch of pigs and use a piece of wood to cut down your, chop down, to cook up your pork. Uh-oh, I'm outside of the beacon. No, beacon. Trying to go a little bit beyond what I needed to. Oh boy, look at us. What level are we on? 61. Almost sea level. But just below sea level. You're actually eating? Awesome. Eating and sleeping are the two most important things to do in hardcore. There are weirdos who do the hardcore Minecraft 100 challenge to get all the advancements and stuff, and they save the sleeping one for last. Nope, I ain't doing that. Screw you and your logic. I'm sleeping as soon as I can. I fear phantoms. Those people are insane. Yeah. It's not something I want to do. This late game, I found a village covered in spider webs. Yeah. That's called an abandoned village. I learned about that on our multiplayer server back in the day. I don't know the spawn chance of that. I think it's like a 10% chance for a village to be that way. You had some good RNG there. Camaro shell. %2 chance. Oh, 2%. Okay. Well, it's even less. Camaro Shell, you hit the jackpot. Go buy a lottery ticket. But Camaro Shell, those villages have beds though, right? They still have beds and chests though, just no villagers and no doors or anything. It's like finding a house in 7 days to die. They have beds and chests, yeah. Bye, Kyle. Rustle up some victuals. See, now I'm thinking about where I tried to hear that before. Rustle up some victuals. Maybe it was a tall tale, like Paul Bunyan or something? Rustle up some victuals. Either way, I'll figure it out sometime. Well, no, I know that. But this started back when she said it. It reminded me of something I learned when I was a kid. Yeah, I was trying to think of it back then, too. Because it's so profound in my head, and it was such a fun story that I heard where a guy said it. I don't know if he actually said it or if it was like a book. And I was trying to remember what it was. I'm thinking it might be like Paul Bunyan. I loved hearing about Paul Bunyan when I was a kid. For some reason, because I always liked Clifford the Big Red Dog, and I always imagined that Clifford was like Paul Bunyan's dog. But then there was a movie, wasn't there, where they actually had a guy depict Paul Bunyan? He was just some big dude. I think the movie was called like Tall Tales or something like that, because like Mark Henry, was it Mark Henry? There was another guy in there too. I forgot his name. There was a bunch of like legends. John Henry, that's what it was. Yeah, John Henry was in the movie too. And it was Paul Bunyan and John Henry. I couldn't tell you what the movie was about, but it had him in there. Yeah, that's cool that I remember that. Okay, we're gonna go down here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1, 1. Hooray! Now I can cut this out. Oops. Hidden block, by the way. This is the quadrant right here. I'm probably gonna dig this all the way down. That way I know where the divide is. Also, when did he get 4 high? I thought we were only 2 high. Uh-oh. I screwed up somewhere. Either way, this is fine. We're just cutting a straight, narrow corridor to separate these. Okay, now we're 4. Now it goes up again. Yeah? Yeah, TJ, it's fun to learn about stuff like that. Especially when I was a kid. Yep. And in that movie, he was actually going versus steam engine. And he ended up losing because it was like a new fandangled steam engine. And he lost by just like that much. Like he was getting the last hit right as the machine was finishing. I think that might have been the movie where they were talking about wrestling up some vittles. I think it was called Tall Tale, but I don't know, TJ. Here, let's do this real fast. Let's look it up on YouTube real quick. Let's go to YouTube real fast. Let's see. John Henry versus Machine movie clip. Right here. The True Tall Tale. This John Henry trailer. No, it wasn't that one. It must have been this one. Let me see. No, this isn't it. This is an actual YouTube video. Never mind, that's not it. What would it be? It was live action. Huh. Was it this? I really don't want to... So, I don't want to click on something because that person's username was funny. I don't want to click on something that would be taken the wrong way out of context when it has to do with back in those times and people... Yeah, I'm just going to not click that. I'm just not going to click it. I would hate for a train to hit somebody, and that would not be a good thing. But anyways, it was something like that. The Unbelievable Adventures of Pecos Bill. You know what? Is that a live action movie? Because that sounds really familiar, TJ. Pecos Bill. So yeah, that's a live action movie? Not a cartoon? So then, yeah, that probably was it then. Uh-oh. Looks like it. Yeah, that was it then. Yeah, they got Paul Bunyan and the ox. I can't remember the ox's name, but now that I'm saying Paul Bunyan again, I remember the ox. It was a blue ox. I think it was just called Babe. Babe the Blue Ox. Yep. Look at that. That's a movie from the past I would have never probably remembered. Now, is that where Rustle Up Some Vitlins was in? Because I'm trying to remember. Now I'm thinking of things like that. It was probably around that time period. Patrick Swayze. I think I watched that movie in school, TJ. If we're being honest. Because we were reading about Paul Bunyan and stuff. You know, part of me wants to say that John Henry was Michael Clark Duncan, but he probably wasn't. He was probably someone else. But I would have cast Michael Clark Duncan if it was. Seems like the type of film they put in school. But yeah, that's... Man, that's a lot of memories. Rustle up some fiddles. I've made more progress on trying to remember it now than I ever have because of that. See, now I'm thinking of a class where I used to make... We made hardtack because we were learning about the Civil War. And it may have been a movie we watched for that. That movie is too old for you? Maybe it's too old for you. Hi, Yodaman. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Wait, this isn't the middle? Oh. I guess that's the end of the circle over there, huh? Came out in 95. All right. You weren't born when it came out. I was 10. So that means I was in the 5th grade. Every year in the 90s was what grade I was in, just for anybody wondering. So in 95, I was in the 5th grade. Now, I thought I lined these up. You're small. It's okay, Super Cat. Oh, apparently I didn't line them up. I'm an idiot. I started here. Oh, I started here and dug out. That's my issue. Hi, Like. How you doing, buddy? It's okay. Small people are allowed to be here. There's no restrictions. Just not really small people, because this is, you know, it's Twitch. You gotta be 13 to be on Twitch. Unless you got parents' permission. But don't reveal that you're younger than that, because I gotta ban you. Just ride the wave. Free for all. I'm in. Let's go. Bam. FFS is a different expression. Free French fries. That's FFF. Good job, TJ. I like your cut. Thank you for the host, man. I appreciate it. But already committed to it? Hey, you gotta go, man. No regrets around here. Alright, we gotta go repair. We're gonna go take a screen cap, though.